So I hope you all got home okay. Decided to put up my post Scafell Pike walk analysis, top tips, what we've learned and how we're going to prepare for Ben Nevis. So tip number one, we need to improve our fitness, especially in particular, my lower leg, lower body fitness. So I'm going to be focusing on that quite a lot. I guess it's been a wake-up call for some of our trekkers. Uzzer in particular, I think you need to spend a lot of time on fitness. If you want, we can do an extra walk for you, Uzzer. We can do Snowdon, you, me, Aftab, Wasim. We can just go for the day, climb up, climb back down again, make it interesting. We can do it in the evening at night if you want. But we need to get you at a stage of a better level of fitness. Tip number two, energy tablets work really well. I think Uzi, you really enjoyed them, so I've gone out and bought you a whole box for our next Ben Nevis trip. The water with the electrolytes really helped me a lot. One other thing that I didn't realize is that we should have taken some more water, but the good thing was the stream water was perfectly fine to drink, and in fact Ben actually filled a Marine's bottle up with stream water, and I didn't realize the hotel didn't have mains water, it was just using stream water. So this really helped me quite a bit. Tip number 4, staying the night before really helped because we were fresh in the morning. Importantly, I'm glad we had 2 drivers for the drive back. A 4 or 5 hour drive back after a 7-hour trek. I could only drive a little bit and Marine took over, so I'm glad we had 2 drivers for that. What I found going up, my skins, as we got not even halfway, got completely wet with sweat and heat, and they just had to cool naturally. So I'm not sure how I can improve that, but if anyone's got any tips, just let us know. But also it was strange how the temperature just plummeted as we went into the clouds, and I'm glad we all, before we did that, took the advice of the guides, put our jackets on, put our raincoats on, because to be honest with you, I don't think we would have done so. So I think it shows the value of having guides. I think we all struggle with the descent, apart from maybe Zayn, who was just like bouncing down all the way down. In fact, I think he just jogged all the way down. I think we were just worried about, the effect was having on our lower legs and knees. One thing I think I'm going to use next time is these knee supports, just to put around the knees. I use these at football, so this would help. The other thing, coming down, I think it got a bit too hot. I should have stopped and taken my raincoat off, and maybe got rid of my gloves as well. Should have happened. Tip number 9, I think the 2 walking sticks really helped me. It helped me more coming down to give me more stability and support in case I fell than going up. Tip number 10, I think we could have been better off. We would have had 3 guys rather than 2. Then we could have had support for the group at the back, the middle, and at the top. I think it's important that we have these guides, or who can give us the benefit of all their experience. Tip number 11, I think for Ben Nevis we should start much earlier in the delay. I mean, there are going to be delays going up, etc., but same happened in Snowdon, same happened here. By the time everyone got back, or the last person got back, the shop and the toilets were closed, or certainly the shop was closed, so you weren't able to get some immediate refreshments if you wanted them. So those are just the quick tips. Others, things I didn't use the Tiger Balm, the Whistle, lip balm, or my battery pack. Didn't use them. I'm glad I took them just in case. What I should have brought with me extra is I completely forgot to bring any wipes. I'd made a note of bringing them, but I just didn't buy any from the petrol station. What else? I should have brought some hand warmers. There was a point where my hands got really cold. So warmers. So I'm gonna out and bought a box. So next time there'll be warmers all around for everybody. Next point, I think Aftab mentioned it, a GoPro would probably have been better than cameras. Then we could have just had, I could have just had a GoPro, one of us could have had a GoPro filming the entire thing, and then we could have just given it to someone professionally to edit and create a little film for us. Important point, staying in contact, simply because phone signal varied. I was shocked that there was no phone signal at the base, and we were getting quite concerned why Aftab and his family were very late in the morning. So for whatever reason, if we'd had another form of contact, I think we would, we would not have worried as much as we did. So I dug up these two-way radios. You get them in packs of 2s, 4s, 8s, and 16. I think each family should have one of these next time, and I'll tell you where to get them. They're not very expensive, and they've got a range of about 5 miles or 5 kilometers to run on batteries. So this will be a good way of staying in contact if we can't guarantee signal. What else I found useful? Mataiwala was very useful. So I don't know who Mataiwala was. I think it was Huma or Shazia. One of them were Mataiwala, but it reminded me of Chennai Express because the Mataiwala became the Don at the end. So so watch out. Notable mentions. There's only one notable mention in my book, and that goes out to 7-year-old Inaya. Didn't complain one bit climbing up without any walking sticks, ahead of her parents, without her rucksack and her food because her parents had it. She just ate whatever her aunties gave her or we gave her. So one big mention to Anaya. So what's next? So Ben Nevis is next in June. I'll circulate the date in a short while to make sure everyone can come. I think it should be compulsory for all the Everest Base Camp trekkers, and it would be really good if everyone who went yesterday can still come. Saying no is not going to be an option, so Gosa and I can do Scafell Pike. I'm absolutely convinced you will do Ben Nevis, so you must come with Anaya. And I think if we increase the guides like we've said, we'll make sure everyone is accompanied along the way. Who else said no? Syra, Zaid's wife. You were worried about babysitters? Trust me, we can get babysitters in the hotel. They can look after your children while you do the hike. Uzi, you definitely got to come because your secret weapon, Noor, he kept an eye on me, make sure I didn't slip or fall. So you two, you have to come. And finally, yeah, it's been a blast. A bit tired, nothing unexpected, and I expect to see you all in Ben Nevis.